Viewers, when it comes to the construction of rabbit cages, there are so many ways that you can um, use, or there are different styles of so many kinds of cages. So you pick the one that will actually suit your environment. So for instance, with this particular farm, is located at the outskirts. So for that matter, this is how we construct our cages. So now, rabbits in their natural environment, they always like to hide out. They would want a lot of holes. That's why they dig holes. They hide in caves, under rocks, under looks of trees, and all that kind of thing. But because here they are in a cage, meaning that they will no longer be able to enjoy that natural environment. So let's look at something here. So we just try to create a kind of cage that will mimic the natural environment. So what do we do? Look at this rabbit. This is the cage itself. All right, this is the cage. But now look at something here. This is not another cage, but just see where it jumps down. Something that I just attached to the cage. Now look at where the rabbit is. You see it? Now this is the floor. It has jumped, so the food, the water is here, and this is something that yes, you see where it jumps down from. Now I attached this kind of thing to the cage. So let me show you how it all looks like. Now this is how it looks like. You see it? So from here to here, and then I've tried to close the top, then the floor of it, I kept this thing inside. Yes, so I put this thing inside the cage. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. So it serves, so yeah, so let's look at it. So it serves so many purposes. For instance, here, as it is now, this is the inner part of it. All right, this is the inner part of it, and there is another closing here, and then the rabbit can pass this way to enter. So with that one, this is how it looks like. Now you see this board. Now what I do is I can simply put this board like this to close it this way. All right, so now if the rabbit wants to enter, in case it senses any danger, it can simply hop through this way. It can simply hop through this way and then enter inside. So when it enters, now this is how the inside looks like. All right, so this one I'll fix it this way. So this is now the entrance where the rabbit can pass inside. and go and hide. So in one cage, the rabbit is having about 3 rooms. Now it can enter here when it wants to eat or drink water, as it is doing. Then it comes here. This is where it can come to eat, drink water, and anything. All right. But then in case it wants to, in case there is any danger, maybe it has seen a predator or any danger at all. You know, rabbits, even unfamiliar sound, it will quickly run into this one and go and hide. So either it can go inside or it can jump on top of it. All right, this is the roof. All right, this is the roof. This is the roof, and this is the top, just to the roof. It can also jump and lie here. All right, yes. So I've selected some number of cages that I've done it that way, just for some of the rabbits. And the reason why I decided this one too is the same thing. I'm just doing some cleaning. All right, as you can see it, that's for another rabbit. So when you check the cage right from here up to here, that's 3 by 2, 3 by 2.5 feet. I've intentionally built up these cages in that way. They are so wide. Exploring just to see how it will go. So with this one too is the same thing. You can see it, and that is the top. Sometimes the rabbits can jump onto the top, and if it wants, it can lie here, as you are seeing it lying down, resting. All right, but then if it wants, it can either jump there. So this one too is the same thing. This is the other board. I just remove it to clean it. So after I clean it, I can simply pick it and then fix it inside. All right, yes. So the board can be fixed inside. Yeah, so I can fix it inside like this. The same purpose. So, and then I have what I used to close it here. So that one too is here. I hope you can see it. So this is how it goes. Yes, I've closed it. There are nails here that locks it up. So it's very secure. So now this is the entrance. This is the entrance. The rabbit can hop inside. All right. And it can also decide to lie on top. So something like this, I think, is very secure for our rabbits. And the reason why we do this is because our rabbit cages, we are using the outskirt system. Our cages are in the outskirt. They are under a big tree. You can see the tree. All right, just behind our house. So because of that, we need to create something like this for the rabbits, so that they will they will be safe. And as you can see, this one too, sometimes, especially the mothering those, the newborn bunnies, we keep them in this kind of cages. So this is the door, right? See it, yeah. But we intentionally covered here in case there is storm or rain. The bunnies will not be affected. All right. So when we do it this way, it provides a kind of warm and a little bit of that kind of conducive environment for the bunnies. Mind you, most of the times we tend to have, or we tend to lose out most of our bunnies simply because of coldness. All right. Yes, rabbits prefer, or rabbits, they can manage with the cold far better than heat. But then when it comes to the bunnies, when they are too exposed to cold can simply kill bunnies. So basically, that is the nature of our cages. So sometimes I wonder, some farmers, their cages are situated in an outskirt like this, yet they use only wires to construct cages. When you do that, it means your cages are prone to all weather conditions. When there is rain, especially rain that comes with storm, it means your farm, the whole thing is going to be messed up. All right. So that's why we use the wooden. All right. This is our structure. So we use wood for everything, but then the inside, the inner part, or the door, all right, the opening side of the cages, then we now use the wire mesh to craft the door, and everything is wood, all right, but the opening, all right, the door, we use the wire to make sure there is ventilation. And then the floor too, we use wire.